Hi everyone. If anyone's read a lot of the comments, I do get asked a lot on what tools, what size bits are for certain heads, and I tell a lot in my videos and everything that in my experience with sharks, power nozzles and motors and everything, you can't just go for one size. I can't tell you that 100% that certain tools are going to fit that model number, because they vary. I've had exactly the same model numbers and they've had different screw heads. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm just going to give a quick guide on is what I use, my main tools. And these are brilliant. These are brilliant. Little well, this is a 10.8, but I think I put 12-volt batteries in as well. You get 12-volt ones of these. Absolutely brilliant. It saves you so much time, especially if you're doing it lots. The mole grips for undoing the connectors. Always prefer to use a 50p coin all the time when doing these twist turns. Much easier, no damage. Like that. Commonly I have this posi bit, Phillips bit, because a lot of the time, and older shark models, it is just one of these that they used. But when you turn a bit later, they do start using the torch bits, and then just a flat screwdriver. And yeah, these are primarily what I use. I buy them off eBay. I think these have dropped in price, and I think this set is like just under £6. I'll try and find a picture to add, but yeah, it's literally, and there's only like 3 of these that I would ever use, and it's as you can see, they've all got the holes in there, holes in the ends, which is what the screws commonly are. But most common is a T10, T15 and T20. But I have occasionally found a T9, and yeah, these are handy, cheap to have, and it's something that's used in a lot of appliances nowadays. These more bits. This company's trying to stop you taking things apart, basically, so they make it awkward. But yeah, £6 for them on eBay, cheap as anything. I usually buy 4 packs at a time because I do go through them. They don't break, I just lose them. The length's handy because not so much on the shark, but when I go to the milers and mealies, there is certain screws that are quite deep, but with the drill they just go, if I just do that, they're long enough to go into. But for me, I don't do Dysons anymore. I used to, I don't anymore, and I do a lot of shark is my main one. I do Vax. Vax is just these sort of Phillips bits. They haven't gone to that. So Vax, from my knowledge, is mainly just one of these. Maybe you need the really thin one sometimes. This is a Posi 2. You might need a Posi 1. But it's exactly the same I got. And then you go to Bosch, AEG and all that. And this sort of setup is primarily what I use. Occasionally I got one of these. This is a blunt, sharp knife. Extremely handy. But yeah, other than that, there isn't much more I use. Yeah, especially for sharks. I can't think of anything else that I need. Occasionally I need to, I've struggled getting wheels off sometimes on these. tend to use is like one of these. It's a flat-ended bit, and that with a hammer helps get the axles out of them, because they can be stubborn sometimes. So yeah, I've got a bigger one of that as well, and that's handy for doing that. But I don't really use much else. But yeah, I get lots of questions, so hopefully this helps answer those sort of questions and queries. The most basic guide I can give is I can't always answer what screws you got. At the end of the day, if your bit fits, then that's the one. If it doesn't, you got to go looking a bit. But yeah, hopefully it helps.